All right, welcome to another episode of Spreading Love Unapologetically. I am Gaylisa and my co-host, let me see, uh-uh, this side, that side, the other side, over there is
Caresse Tate.
Caressa Tate. Thank you, Caressa, for joining us. Like I said, welcome to another episode. I'm out here live in Dayton, Ohio at a festival. Tam is not here today. She has something else to do, but we show our love for Tam. We want to give honor to God, who is the head of my life. And I have to because I know all the stuff that I've done. And if it wasn't for him, I don't know where I would be. So I'd like to thank God. And we have some birthday announcements. First of all, happy birthday to all those people that went out in April. You know, we just started at the end of April. But I got a special birthday announcement for Raylan Phillips, my niece. Happy birthday, baby. I love you. Shanita Hodge up in Michigan. Big ups to you. You got any birthday wishes for me?
No, I don't got no birthday wishes. Oh yeah, my grandmother, she passed. Her birthday is on the 13th. Uh, Other than
Okay.
that, me and my wife will be celebrating 9 years on the 17th. So big shout out to my wife.
Wow. Congrats. Congrats.
Thank you.
Like I said, we are out here, and my co-host is Caressa Tate, who I like to call my big brother. I met a couple of years ago, and this is just a dynamite person who has a passion for helping people, and that's what spreading love unapologetically is all about. We have no discrimination. We have no judgment. We are just on here loving on people wherever they are, however they are. And so I
Yes,
want y'all to
sir.
give it up for Caressa Tate. How are you, big brother?
I'm good, brother. I'm good.
Yeah,
Just taking it one day at a time, man. Thank
that's
you for
it.
having me on the show today, man. I really
No
appreciate it.
problem. No problem. Uh, Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I am the community service director for New Theta Tau Fraternity Incorporated. Uh, Shout out to my brothers, the Dragon Kings.
New theta. Ow!
You better believe it. You better believe it. Man, I got my hands in a lot of cookie jars. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to help, ex felons and mainly the youth.
Hmm.
I'm dabbling in that. I do a lot, man. I got a 5 year old that's autistic, so I'm into the autism community a lot, heavy out here in
Okay.
Georgia.
Yep.
Yeah. So I just really got my hands on a lot of cookie jars right now. I'm really trying to put my foot out there and help whoever, whenever,
Hmm.
however I can. So,
Could you
yeah.
tell them how old you are? How old are you?
I am 33 years old.
Okay, 33 years old. And that's important because the youths on up to your age, everybody knows it's like an epidemic,
Oh
a
yeah, man.
pandemic and an epidemic. Uh,
Yeah.
there's a
I
gap.
was
There's a big. Go ahead.
oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I got incarcerated at the age of 17. I came home at 21 years old. I've been home now for 12 years. Thank God, no more trouble, no none of that. I'm just really just trying to contribute to my community in a positive way.
Hmm. What was it that helped you stay out after you went in at 17 and you got out and you was 21? So very young. So we know what goes on when we are incarcerated. It's like our growth is stunted. But what was pivotal for you to not go back in at 21?
I would say a mind change. It wasn't. It's not a lot of back then. It wasn't a lot of resources for young black people reintegrating into the world as youth offenders, especially where I come from. They once you get that stamp on your record, they don't want to deal with you. They don't want to mess with you at all. They don't want to hear what you got to say. And it really was just changing my mind frame, changing my mindset. Wanting to be better. Finding my self worth and all that. You
Mm-hmm.
know. So yeah,
Yep.
self worth is inherent and it does not require validation, nor is circumstance a qualifying factor. And I had to realize that.
Mm-hmm. What about, did you have a support system?
The only forces I really had was my aunt. Shout out to my
Mm-hmm.
aunt Vivian Gibson, man. She really helped me along the way. Her and my little sister, you know,
Mm-hmm.
they stayed on me about doing the right thing, and it really stuck with me to really
Mm-hmm.
be out here into the free world. Who wants to be told when to eat, when to sleep, and all that 24 hours out
Yeah.
the day?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So you were 21 when you got out, and then how long did it take for you to get a job?
Ooh, man, I'm gonna tell you that first year was kind of rough, man. It was rough. I put in so many applications, man. It was crazy. It was really rough. That first year and a half or so, it was really rough for me. I lost faith. I lost my confidence. And so after a year and a half or so, somebody gave me a chance, and I just took it from there.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. I mean, and that's the biggest thing because people don't. There's a misconception that people think, oh, they can just get out and be all right. When that's you can't just get out and be all right once you have put me in a holding position because
Oh
of my
yes,
own because of my own. Now don't get me wrong, because of my own choices and my own way of thinking, and for the most part, so I never want to. This is not a blame game or nothing like that, but
right.
once a person, it's just like putting a person in a mental health facility, and then we understand when they put juveniles away. So there's a big push to make sure that their mental and everything is all right. But what most people think about, even when they getting ready to get out, is I'm not going to have no place to stay or no job unless I have somebody out there. No matter what
That is
I
very
do,
true.
no matter what I've done, I could have did every program and be a model uh, incarcerated person. But all I am thinking about is when I get out of here, I'm still not gonna get a job. I'm still not gonna have housing. I still don't have a support system. I done burnt a lot of bridges. People don't understand. And then what about my mental health? So
That is
the
very
incarcer,
true.
and the defining line is that the incarcerated person is the picture of unaddressed mental health. That's just it. That's
Very
just
much
it.
so.
It's
That's
just
very.
in. Go ahead.
I'll listen to you, brother.
Yeah. It's an unaddressed mental health factor, and I did 14 years, and when I got out, I've been out 21 years, and I've been trying to figure out the formula to help us to address those issues that we are having thoughts of before we even get out. So people got out today and last night they was hopeless because what did they really have going for them? And then what have we lost?
That's very
You
true.
know. So
That that
uh,
that is very true.
so yeah, my whole fight now is to address the issues, but instead of thinking that we're hopeless and helpless, we have to know that there's another way of looking at things. We have to know that there's another way to think about things. Everybody make mistakes. We all done the same stuff, or we'll do it before we out of here.
That's very
99%.
true.
Right. But we
That,
as
that is
humans,
very true.
We as humans are just cruel beings. you know,
Man, I'm telling you, this world is cold, man.
it's
This
cool. You
world
know
is
what I
cold,
mean?
man.
And it's called life, and that's when people be like, "Well, the people are just people, and
Oh yeah,
It's nothing. We all have done or will do the same things. It's no different. It's
oh
no
yeah,
different. Yeah, yeah.
oh yeah.
So that's why we fight the fights that we're doing. I just want to let the viewers know that Caressa is in Georgia. So she's starting a movement in Georgia. So we're doing something from Ohio to Georgia
Oh
with
yeah,
this incarcerated population, and it's just spreading love unapologetically,
oh
letting
yeah.
people know it's all right. Everybody wants to be accepted and included and heard. So that's what we do at Spreading Love Unapologetically. We hear you. We hear you.
That that is
Yeah,
very true, brother.
that
We're
is.
definitely out here. I'm really trying to get out here in Georgia, man. Especially, man, I really want to reach the youth. From my age on down. Because
Mm-hmm.
especially with the teenagers, man, they got a chance to turn life around. I want to show them that. You
Yeah.
know. So
What do you if you what do you think one of the problems is with such a distance between the teenagers, to our generation, your generation? Or what do you think is going on with them?
I, it contributes to a lot of factors. It's their environment. You know, their way of growing up and all that. And if we can change in their mind frames, if we can change their mind frame, some of them, like you said, they are hopeless. You know, they feel like they have nobody in their corner, and we really have to reach out to them and let them know, hey, look, despite of how you're growing up and how your household lifestyle is, there is a chance for change. There are opportunities for growth and to learn from your parents' mistakes and your siblings and other relatives. You don't gotta follow that path that they took or they're taking now. Their
Mm-hmm.
friends, school buddies, all that. Kids nowadays are heavily influenced by the internet and their friends. And they have to realize that 5, 10 years from now, that them so-called friends that's leading you down a dangerous, treacherous path may not be your friends for much longer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest here. Some they go down the wrong path. Some they end up dying. They end up being incarcerated. And that's
Mm-hmm.
not the lifestyle that we want to let them live. We want to take you to another way of living. Show you another way.
Right.
Show you that's a
Yeah.
better way to be out here to not just serve your purpose, serve you for you to have the right life, but to serve your community too. And that's why I really want to get in tune with the youth and really let them know, hey, you have a chance right now. Let's stop this dangerous path. Let's stop this bad. Stop going down the bad road.
Mm-hmm.
Let's change avenues. Let's do
Mm-hmm.
something different.
Yeah.
That way you can be an inspiration to other kids coming behind you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really what I
Yeah.
really trying to do, brother.
And as you said, the mindset, because now younger kids and teenagers really understand hurt and pain. They really understand disappointment. They really understand anger. They
Yeah,
really understand lies. And because they are so in tune with all these emotions, and we, as people that are older than them, just want to impose our will and stuff upon them. And that's the biggest thing that they fight against, because it really, our way doesn't make sense to them. And that's what
right.
we have to learn to understand. And I think parents have to take a better responsibility. We can't just say, well, I didn't teach you that, or he know better than that, or she know better than that, because they don't. We have to put
That's
that
very true.
time and energy into it. And that's what I say, as far as programming, they say, let's do something for the youth, do something for the youth, do something for the youth. But we must bring the parents with them. If not, then it doesn't make any sense.
Yes, that's very true.
So,
Everything
yeah,
starts at home. That's how I
yep,
feel. Everything starts at home.
Yep, the parents, whoever, whoever, you know, the guardians, whatever it is, it's got to be. Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's I feel you on that because I have a 16-year-old, and so it's certain things that I didn't know raising him, and then I have a 6 and 5-year-old, so the age gap is something crazy. So it's stuff that I learned along the way with my 16-year-old that I can now instill in my 6 and 5-year-old. So when we say bring the parents, that's because some parents don't know.
Right.
They have a certain mind frame that that they acquired along in their childhood. So them hearing it from somebody outside might help them along the way to help their child along the way. So
And
yeah,
that
it's
we don't want, as a parent, we don't want to be seen as wrong, but there's not a right and wrong when it comes to parenting, and that's the
I
whole
say
thing.
that.
I tell my son everything that I've done that was wrong, and my grandson. He know
Right,
everything about me all the way up until my lifestyle, anything that I do. He knows that because the truth, because they can seek the truth. These
right.
kids are truth seekers right now.
Oh yeah, you can't hide
They
for so long.
no, no, yeah, and so they don't want to hear the lies. They don't want to hear, that they can't be heard. You know what I mean? Not just be quiet, because I was told to be quiet back when I was
Right,
growing up.
right.
You can't do it. But
Not with these
parents,
kids nowadays.
right? We have to take responsibility for our mistakes.
Oh
Everybody
yeah,
makes mistakes. I don't know
oh
what
yeah.
is so hard with us as people to say I made a mistake.
Man, listen. They hide it behind the truth, brother. And these kids, like you said, they are truth seekers. You try
Mhm.
to be perfect for your kids for so long, after a while, that truth gonna start seeping in, and then they're
Mhm.
gonna realize that hey, what you said wasn't valid. What you said
Mhm.
wasn't true, and they start
Right.
resenting you. They start resenting you when all you had to do is be upfront, be
That's it.
authentic.
That's it.
Kids
That's
gonna
it.
love you regardless.
Absolutely. Listen, that's the main thing.
Your kids are gonna
But
love you
us, I'm telling
regardless.
you, we be adults. Our adult stuff. They talking about life be life, and but adults don't be adult. Because if
That-
you adult, you take full. An adult takes full responsibility,
oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm
and
teaching
that's
my
what we
boys
miss.
now accountability, man. Accountability is everything.
Hmm.
And that's been my major word for the last year or so. Just being accountable. I've been holding myself accountable because some things that I try to keep from my 16-year-old that now he's like, "Well, mom, I'm like, okay, you're right. Let's have a conversation about it. Let's talk about this,
Absolutely.
And so I can't teach them to hold themselves accountable if I'm not doing the same thing.
Absolutely.
The pot calling the
Regardless to
kettle
what.
black right there.
Absolutely. Regardless to what. And is it easy? No, but it's not
Oh
supposed to
no.
be easy. The truth does hurt sometimes,
Oh yeah.
but it's all a learning process. So we have to
Oh
give.
yeah, man.
We have to. To me, to love me is to tell me the truth. So if I love my
Right.
grandson, I tell him the truth. I love anybody. If I love you, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Because love is just love. You know what I mean? It ain't I want you. It's just I respect you as a person. So I love you. That's it. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Because you gotta give them all the information instead of some of the information.
Right.
That's
Some
it.
people send their kids out there with half truths, and then they go out into the world and they get into trouble and thinking they're above the law and all that, man. And then the world, when they get out there, the world smacks them down.
Absolutely.
The prison system locks them up. So now
Absolutely.
we're crying because we didn't give our
Yeah.
children the proper equipment to go out there to
Equipment
be
to
successful.
absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why I say it's not a me thing, it's a we thing. It's
Oh
not a
yeah.
me thing, it's a we thing.
Oh yeah.
And whether we want to take responsibility for it or not, it's coming. We have seen so many changes that are going on, especially with the government, the legislation, the diversity and inclusion, and the equity and all that. So this is the time. Everybody can be heard. Everybody can
Yes.
heal. This is the
Yes.
time for healing. This is the time to come together and let's heal as a people and just accept people wherever they are, however they are, and whenever. And I
Say
think
that again, brother.
that is what we have established with our brotherhood and our bonds, and just meeting people and loving on them from all over the world, and understanding, that we do make mistakes. But hey, if we didn't make no mistakes, what kind of world? It would be boring,
Right.
very boring,
Right.
very
Right.
boring. Because if you're not
Long as you
learning, you're
learn
not
from your
living.
mistakes. Right. Long as you learn from your mistakes, learn that that's an opportunity for growth and healing and all that. Now, if you just keep making the same mistake, are you really learning? You have to learn in the process, man. You gotta learn
Yeah.
during the process. You gotta learn.
And that is so crazy that you said that, because if we're not leveling up at different times in our life, something is definitely wrong. And you cannot continue to do the same things you did last year or the same stuff you were doing the year before that, or I'm still doing stuff from 10 years ago. That is something's wrong
Insanity.
with me. Something's wrong
Insanity.
with me. Something's wrong
Right.
with me. And if I'm still doing the same stuff from 10 years ago, yeah, something is wrong with me. And here at Spreading Love Unapologetically, we just keeping it real and it's the truth. So
Right.
there it is. Something,
Yeah. You
so
said
we
that
got to,
10 years thing. You said that 10 years thing. Look, they say if you are the smartest person in the room, you need to get out that room.
you need to get out that room.
You gotta find people to help you grow and help you mature. And that's why I love the brotherhood so much because as the
Absolutely.
youngest member, I have learned and acquired so much knowledge that is crazy.
Yes, yes, I'm telling you. We got Brother Ghost. Thank you for commenting, Brother Ghost, and watching us. And Faye Powell said something to you.
Oh, that's my little
Yeah.
sister right there.
Right, little sister. What up, little sister? Much love. We out here talking about life and kids and growing and learning. And
Oh
now,
yeah.
Big Brother Relentless. What you got
Yes,
coming up
sir.
for the
Oh man, so now I'm me and you working on some stuff right now.
people?
I got a nonprofit organization coming up. I'm working on real hard trying to get into the Gwinnett County jail system. Please look out for me and my organization. It's called From Delinquency to Destiny. I'm going to be trying to reach the youth, man. And I told you, man, I want to reach you young brothers and sisters and put y'all on the right path. Show y'all the way, show y'all the light. So be looking out for that. I'm in Gwinnett County, Beaufort, Georgia. So hey, if you want to collaborate with me, reach out to me. You got a teenager that's heading down the wrong path, reach out to me. I got you. We're gonna shape our youth to be better. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
And we'll be here every Saturday. Normally we're here at 11 o'clock. We have some technical difficulties today. But anyway, we're going to be here on a Saturday between
Right
11
here.
and 12 every Saturday, talking about spreading love unapologetically. And anybody who would like to become involved, we are selling T-shirts. This is
Oh yeah,
one
I'm gonna
of
need
them.
mine, brother. I'm gonna need
Yeah.
mine.
I'm gonna walk over here to. We can look at some more T-shirts. I'm at a festival, but we are selling T-shirts. I will have the order forms up. Follow Spreading Love Unapologetically, please. YouTube on YouTube. We only have 18 subscribers. We need a lot. So
We're gonna get
everybody
that
who
number
is
up.
following us on the Facebook page, please follow us on YouTube. We are selling merchandise, T-shirts, cups, bags, things of that nature. What else is coming up? Oh, the felony impacted liberation movement. I can't forget about that. Let
Oh
me
yeah.
coming up May 19th in Cleveland, Ohio. There it is. May 19th in Cleveland, Ohio. Felony Impacted Liberation Movement. And what is it? It is just what it says. This is a movement of solidarity for those that have been impacted by incarceration, and not just been incarcerated, because it affects people upon people who have never been to prison. And what we are doing is getting together in Cleveland, Ohio, uh, in the masses, to have a peaceful rally and to let the legislation know that we can bring some power. We do have some numbers. There are almost 1 million impacted individuals just in Ohio. I can only imagine how many there is in Georgia.
I'm
In
definitely gonna look that
Ohio,
number up.
look, yeah, five. So we're gonna say that next week, and there are 2,679 collateral consequences or sanctions, or they are really barriers to employment, housing, certifications. They're barriers that still impact the person after the judge has sentenced them and they've done their crime. And there are 2,679 of them. And if we could get some of these removed, the formerly justice involved person could make a better living. Because
Oh
as
yeah.
a justice involved person, data shows that we lose out on $36,000 a year because we've been convicted of a crime. So that
Mm.
keeps us always in the poverty percentile, just because we had a felony conviction, which, by the way, uh, we did do our time for. So it still impacts me as well because of my crime. I can only live in certain areas. They stop things like, if I wanted to be a real estate agent or a pharmacist, or just things that senseless stuff. You know what I mean? If it has
Right.
nothing to do with your crime, why do why would you want to continue to impose? But it's a form of civil slavery. And
Yep.
so, it's still a form of, it's against the 13th Amendment is our arch nemesis. And because of the 13th Amendment, there are, these sanctions that they try to hang over our head forever. So, with that being said, this is the year to challenge. These are the times to challenge and protest because, in America, everybody's just supposed to be included. So, May the 19th, we are trying to get as many individuals to Cleveland, Ohio, downtown at the Three Stamp. So this is what we're talking about, the Felony Impacted Liberation Movement. If anybody needs any information about it, please let me know. Contact me, DM the page, DM someone. Just if you're interested, you can find more information.
Man, I can't wait to
So,
see the turnout, brother. I wish I could be there
woo!
with you, but I'm gonna be there in spirit. I promise you.
Listen, do you know? I
Man, that's gonna
cannot
be a
wait.
thing.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Let me see. We're gonna walk around right now, see what they got over here for our last minute. People still getting set up. Hey, how are you? So she got some oils. They got some plants over there.
Oh
Got some
man, it's gonna be a
soul
nice turnout
food.
today, brother.
Yep, it is.
Nice turnout today.
This is a water station. New Theta Town. New
Ooh,
Tater Tot.
look at my
New
brothers
Tater
right there.
Tot.
What's going
Woo!
on, brothers?
That's relentless.
Look at my line brother right there.
New Tater
New Tater
Tot.
Tot.
And who are y'all? Ma'am, yes. Who y'all repping? Thank you. Yep. So, that's what we doing here.
I love to see it, brother. I love to see it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, with that being said, any last words from you?
Oh, nah, brother. I don't really got nothing. I appreciate you having me on the show today. I can't wait to be on it again. Man,
Man,
can't wait to drop some more jewels.
that's it.
Let the community know that we out here, we fighting for them, we standing with them. I love it.
Uh-huh. Yep. Right, next Sunday, same time, same place. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Love you.
All right.
We
Love you.
out, y'all.